Hello and welcome. I'm Lauren Hall, and if there's one thing Buffalo knows, it's good food, and not just chicken wings and beef on weck. Our city is also home to some incredible spots serving everything from gourmet burgers and local brews to creative tacos and elevated seafood. We hit the streets and a few kitchens to bring you a taste of what makes Buffalo's culinary scene so special and delicious. Get ready to meet the people behind the plates and hopefully discover a few new spots to add to your must-eat list. Those stories will definitely make you go out to eat. If you're looking for somewhere to go out to eat this weekend or somewhere to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, we're here at a brewery that you might want to check out in Lovejoy. It's called Buffalo Old Brewery, and it takes up two historic buildings on East Lovejoy near North Ogden Street.
The building next door was a theater space that was refurbished and brand new brewery put in. The building here was an old bar that had been closed for a little while.
There's a lounge followed by a two-story dining room and a large patio in the back.
And we offer a place for people to gather, being centrally located. We have a lot of people that meet coming from different areas of Buffalo.
The menu features all the classic Buffalo pub food like beef on weck, burgers, wings, mac and cheese, and more.
There was a place in the neighborhood called the Wetzel. We styled our cheeseburger, the old cheeseburger, after that.
There's a rotation of beer on tap brewed right next door by brewmaster Tom Dargan.
I really love lagers, so we have everything from a nice Hellas lager made with all New York ingredients, and that's the Lovejoy lager. We have two different IPAs, both West Coast and hazy for all the beer geeks that are just into IPA. And if you're a beer geek, you might want to find Tom and ask him for a quick tour. Inside the brewery is it's kind of a brewseum. There's it's very much an ode to Buffalo brewing lore. Buffalo is kind of a hotbed of brewing because of all the grain silos and malt houses and whatnot. It's got a great brewing history. They'll be pouring a special stout, serving corned beef and cabbage, and have live music for St. Patrick's Day weekend. But anytime's a good time to visit. We're the best kept secret in Buffalo, and although the Lovejoy neighborhood may be, kind of challenged and maybe a little bit down on its luck, that it's cool to be part of trying to bring a neighborhood back. Buffalo is a city of good neighbors, and that's true of this neighborhood as it is of others. Get ready to be bewildered next time you visit the Monaco building on Hurdle Avenue.
We really love our location. We get a ton of the local neighbors around in the area who come stop in the morning for their coffee, and then they come later at night for their cocktail.
Co-owners and life partners Paris Kloss and Avery Passons opened Cafe Bewilderment in the building's lower level last month.
We've got a sitting space by the fireplace. We've got
lots to explore within the building. Multiple different businesses are housed here in the monocle.
bench seating around with outlets at every seat. We have the lovely bar back here.
They serve coffee, cocktails, as well as sandwiches, soups, and shareables.
I know people were really looking for lunch spots on Hurdle, so we're happy to fulfill a need.
Avery designed the food and drink menus with a few key goals in mind.
Sustainability, ingredient forward, as local as possible, and then partnering with different companies that align with our values.
Along with delicious food and drinks, the partners are proud to have created an inclusive and inviting atmosphere.
We want to be an open space for the community, like all walks of life, everybody come in and enjoy and be, like really create like a third space. You're just coming here to enjoy, not being at work, not being at home, and just like having a community space.
Cafe Bewilderment is open Wednesday to Sunday. Full hours are on WGRZ.com. It's still fish fry season, and at OBriens West End Inn in the village of Hamburg, they serve upwards of 200 every Friday night.
The fish fries come with homemade sides. We do a macaroni salad and coleslaw, and then you get your choice of starch. We can do french fries, baked potato, or lazy pierogi, and it comes with fresh lemon and tartar sauce.
About a quarter of the fish fries served here every week are gluten-free, prepared in their dedicated gluten-free fryer.
We do use a gluten-free beer in the batter, and then we dredge the fish in a gluten-free flour. We get people that come in from pretty far distance and say, we haven't had a fish fry in years, and it's just so nice to be able to do that for people.
Allie O'Brien Philippi co-owns the business with her mom, Yvette.
So in 2006, Mom opened her first restaurant in Eden. It was Eden Pub. We've been in it ever since, almost 20 years. This is actually our 4th restaurant, and we also have a food truck.
Their current building has a bar, restaurant, and banquet space, plus you can even spend the night.
This building has been here 150 years. We're right near the railroad tracks, so it's always been kind of like a watering hole and a stopping place for people. We've continued that tradition. We've renovated the upstairs, so we have 8 Airbnbs so people can stay here.
And later this month, O'Brien's will host their annual Easter brunch buffet and Dingus Day party.
Dingus Day is our busiest day of the year, and holy cow, we have a good time. Polish menu, we get Polish beer, Polish cocktails, the dance floor is open for polka. It's a good time.
If you're looking for a new place to go out to eat this weekend, a new restaurant just opened here on the west side, Roslands Atlas. The building at the corner of Rhode Island and Chenango Streets was most recently a restaurant called Providence Social, but after a full interior and exterior makeover, it's now open as Roslands Atlas.
It's been a lot of work. Anyone who's known the area, this building's been kind of out of commission for a couple of years, rehabbing it and kind of redoing everything. It's taken some time, so about 1.5 years we've been working on this project.
Chef Michael DeGanis says the name pays homage to another former restaurant the building used to be home to, the Roseland. Atlas celebrates the world cuisine they feature.
You know, Italian takes the forefront for most people when they think about European cuisine, then French, then Spain. But there's some countries that we're not highlighting, but we're going to try to highlight here, like Ukraine, Albania, Poland, those type of Eastern Bloc countries.
An appetizer called Forgets is one of Chef Mike's best-selling signature dishes.
It's an Albanian pepper dip made with farmer's cheese and feta and sweet bell pepper. It's kind of like a hot pepper dip that everyone eats for tailgating.
All of the pastas are made from scratch and priced at $15. In fact, nothing on the menu costs more than $30.
We're trying to go mid-range because a lot of high-end places in the area, you kind of price out some of your customers because you can't afford it to do it every day. So what we're trying to do is have a model where it's cost-effective for us, it's cheaper on you guys, but you get the same quality of ingredients.
Roslands Atlas opens at 4 o'clock Thursday through Monday for dinner and for takeout starting at 11 a.m. Dine-in lunch hours are starting soon. Bison's baseball is back in full swing, and we're going out to eat at the restaurant just across the street from the ballpark.
A lot of people just kind of walk in here and have no idea that there's a restaurant that exists like this. And then we'll bring them downstairs. They see an old bank vault that turned into a private dining room. And, you know, we have special events down there.
Vault at 237 is on the ground floor of the Marin building, which was once the headquarters of Marine Midland Bank.
But this actually used to be the bank cafeteria.
Executive Chef Joseph Bellardi oversees the food and cocktail menus, and he's proud to offer something for everyone.
Sometimes you'll have somebody with a suit sitting and having a drink or some dinner after, you know, getting out of the office, and they'll be sitting right next to somebody with a Bandits jersey on. So, you know, we don't discriminate against anybody. We want everybody to come in here and have a good time.
The food is classic American fare with a high-end feel that's accessible.
Meatloaf was very popular, and we could put a spin on a meatloaf. We did a pork belly meatloaf, which is one of my favorite dishes on the menu. We have fresh seafood. Our scallop dish with over lobster risotto and a Prosecco lemon beurre blanc is one of our most popular dishes.
Chef Joe showed us how he makes the most popular thing on the menu, his short rib.
It's a two and a half day process. We'll season it very generously, sear it, braise it for probably about 7 hours, and we'll take it out and then let it cool for a whole day. Then we'll take it out, we'll portion them, cut them, and then we'll make a sauce out of the actual liquid that it produces. We use that for 3 different things on our menu.
For the baseball crowd, they're planning a new bar menu and a beer and burger deal.
You come in and grab our burger and a draft beer for $20. We offer them during the Sabres games at any events at the Key Bank Center or Shays. And then we're going to start doing that during Bison's games. So somebody can come and get a bite to eat and get out quickly, have a drink or two, and walk literally 100 feet across the street and walk into the game.
Vault at 237 is open for dinner Tuesdays through Saturdays. If these blueberry pancakes look familiar, it's because you may have just seen them on the Food Network.
2009, the Food Network noticed us and came in and did a little bit on us, and that was really great. And just this past year, they came back and filmed and did a little reboot.
Tucker Curtin has owned Lake Effect Diner on Main Street in University Heights for more than 20 years.
It's great to be an anchor here. It's great to be a part of the community. It's great to be that place that people can rely on.
I'm a fan of the fact that you guys make everything from scratch.
He's now been featured on Guy Fieri's hit show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives twice.
It's wonderful to be back in it again, and it's great to have a little boost from the Food Network to come in and let everybody know that we're here and we're kicking.
The blueberry pancakes are the star of Lake Effect's breakfast menu with batter that took half a year to develop.
Baking soda, baking powder, and then our secret ingredient is really yogurt. And we also put in, 7-Up.
And on the savory side, they're proud to offer vegan options, like an all-veggie version of their meatball bomber served on fresh bread baked in-house.
Yeah, so we have lentils in here, mushrooms, carrots, celery, and onions, so mirepoix.
Lake Effect Diner serves their all-day menu every day from 7 to 3, and they're open for dinner Fridays and Saturdays. They'll also be open normal hours on Easter Sunday.
We'll be here ready to go, and we'll have you ready to go. We'll probably have some complimentary coffee for people that are waiting. But get in early and get a seat, and we'll get you taken care of.
And finally today, if you're looking for a place to go out to eat this weekend, Lloyd Taco Factory is now open on Elmwood Avenue near Bryant. We stopped by this morning right before they officially opened to the public. It's been a long time coming. Lloyd Taco Factory on Elmwood.
We're in the former Thin Man on Elmwood, and similar to the other Lloyd locations, we have a full bar.
You'll find the same scratch-made tacos, burritos, nachos, and other dishes they've been serving around the area since Lloyd started as a food truck 14 years ago.
And fast casual, come in, order your food, we'll call you when it's ready.
But unlike their other locations in North Buffalo and Williamsville, this one has a second floor, including a patio.
Here we have 2 additional rooms, so we're excited about that, and a second bar, and the ability to do private events and host parties, so we're looking forward to that.
If the soft openings this week were any indication, this place can draw a crowd.
It was the right fit. I mean, we want to be on this block, and we're excited about the change that's happening on these couple blocks, and Mid-Elmwood getting some love, and we're happy to be a part of that change in the neighborhood.
Lloyd Taco Factory on Elmwood is now open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday to Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Thursdays and Fridays.
When we started with the truck, it was always a dream to be on Elmwood, and it was kind of the thing we were striving for, and we did it in a roundabout sort of way, but we're here now, so I can't wait to see these seats full later on today.
And thanks for joining us for Most Buffalo today. We'll see you back here on Monday at 4 o'clock. Channel 2 News Live at 5 starts right now.